Hi, welcome to the Perham Show. My name is Amy and I am your host. Today I am joined with Jill Shipman from Kinship. Jill, thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you.
You have a lot of great things that you want to talk about today.
I do.
And you're looking for mentors. That's the first thing that we want to talk about.
Yep. We still have 30 kids on the waiting list waiting for mentors, just in the Perham area alone.
Okay.
So we really need to step it up. And if anybody wants to donate time twice a month, 2 to 4 hours, we're always looking for mentors.
Okay. If somebody wants to learn more about mentoring or what's involved in being a mentor, who should they contact?
They should contact me, 346-7102.
Okay.
Or you can go on our website, kinshipperham.com.
Okay.
And get the information. Give me a call. I'd love to sit down and talk to you all about our program and all the good things that we're doing.
Perfect. And it's very flexible, too, the hour. So, like you said, if someone just wants to volunteer for a couple hours a week or a couple hours a month, that's an option.
It's 2 times a month is all we ask that you get together, from 2 to 4 hours for a 1-year commitment.
Okay.
And then most relationships actually go on to be a lifetime relationship, so it's really cool.
Yep. And what's the age range that...
5 to 15 is really the age group of the kids that we're doing. Right now I have a lot of boys on the waiting list, and I have, but we have group mentoring too. If you want to get involved in, you're not quite sure how, the group mentoring program, we get together once a month and just do activities with middle school girls and middle school boys. So another chance to just get involved, meet the kids, help out a kid, be a friend.
Okay, so if someone's learning more about that, they can go to your website. You said it was kinshipperham.com.
Correct.
Or call you at 346-7102.
7102.
Okay. And then we also want to talk a little bit about your individual donor campaign.
Yes, we have a great opportunity. The Otto Bremer Foundation has offered us a $10,000 match for any new funds that we raise. So we had to do something new. So we're actually doing a couple things. We're doing the individual donor campaign, which we've never done before. And for every dollar that's donated, they will donate a dollar up to $10,000.
Oh, wonderful.
So my theory is every dollar counts.
Exactly.
You know, if you have $5, it really is $10. And you say, well, what does $10 do? $10 can be the group mentoring craft project and help pay for that, or help pay for reading buddies and with our tot time or stories on the go. So there's a lot of different things that your monies will make a difference, whether it's $1, $10, $100. Or if you want to give $10,000 and make our match right away, that would be cool too.
Yeah, for sure. And how, is there a certain deadline that they're willing to match on?
We're really going for the first 2 weeks in June.
Okay.
That's kind of our target date. You can go online. You can make your donation online.
Okay.
Or if you want to give me a call, 346-7102, or mail it to the Kinship office right in Perham.
Okay. Perfect. And then you have a fun event coming up this summer.
We have a couple of fun events coming up. The first one is our 10th annual Average Joe Triathlon, which is really exciting. That it seems like we just started this event, and it's already 10 years.
The 10-year, yeah.
So you can go online and register for that at zapevent.com.
Okay.
But what the event consists of is you swim 500 yards, you bike 12.5 miles around Little Pine Lake, and then you run 4.2 miles.
Okay.
You can do it individually, or you can do it as a relay. Say, you know what, I'm a swimmer, I don't run. You can get your friends and form a team. It's all for a good cause. It goes to Kinship, it goes to the Perham Cross Country Team, and to the Lakes Area Bike Club.
Great.
So I've kind of incorporated different community groups, and usually we get about 200 participants. So go to zapevent.com if you're interested in that.
Okay. And is there a registration deadline on that?
If you want the discount, it's $45 before June 15th. After that, it goes up $10 after that.
Okay.
But you can register race day. We don't encourage it. Hopefully you'll start thinking about it now.
Start training now.
Yes.
Great. Well, that sounds like a great event. I love that it's called, like I said, the Average Joe. It just encourages all levels of fitness to come out. And if you're not a swimmer like me, then you can take on the biking or take on the running or, vice versa.
Do it with your friends, and it's just a good time.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining me today, Jill.
Thanks for having me.
Again, the website you said was kinshipperham.com.
Yep.
They can contact you at 346-7102. 7102. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yep. Thanks for joining us. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. Thanks. We are here at Hoot Sports, and I am joined with Mike Parda. And we are here to talk about a great fishing tournament that you guys have coming up. It's the Angler and Young Angler Fishing Tournament, also known as the AYA Fishing Tournament. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, the concept was started about 9 years ago by Lunds. The manager of the Canadian market for Lunds decided that it would be great to have a tournament for kids. Everything is focused on adults. And by putting together a tournament for kids, you interest kids in fishing.
Yep.
And that's a lifelong sport.
Right.
So it started there, and this will be our 5th year here in Perham.
Okay.
There's 24 tournaments over Canada and the United States. There's 2 in Minnesota, and we're one of the 2 in Minnesota.
Okay,
so
great.
It's a really unique thing.
And what lake is it on?
You'll be on Little Pine Lake.
Little Pine Lake, and it's June 1st.
It's Saturday, June 1st. We're always the first Saturday after Memorial Day. And we try to time it between the other bigger tournaments that are going on.
Sure. And so in a one boat, there's an adult, and then is it 2?
2 youth, 17 or under.
Okay.
And we've had them from about 5 to 17. You know, the whole gamut. And our winner last year was the Robley boys from Frazee.
Okay.
And they won by about 1.5 ounces on the total bag.
Okay.
3 fish. You're allowed 5 fish.
Okay.
They have to be in the slot. I mean, there's a slot limit on Little Pine, which teaches the kids sportsmanship because they have to throw back fish in the slot. So they're able to keep 3, the largest 21.5 inches, and then 2 smaller fish. The team that came in second was Tim Earp and his girls, and Madeline Earp caught a 27.5-inch walleye as well, and they ended up 1.5 ounces short. Now, the winner here in the local tournament moves on to the international tournament in August in Kenora. And the winners of each of these 24 tournaments gets together for the fishing tournament up there. They were the winners this year. Our local team was the winner in the international tournament with a bag of about 52 pounds. So that means their 5 walleyes averaged over 10 pounds apiece. That was just amazing. And you know what happens when you win a big event? You go to Disney World.
Oh, sure, of course.
And the Robleys, 6 of them, were paid by Lunds to go to Disney World. So it was
great. I bet their family was very excited.
It was a great event.
Yeah. So what does a typical day kind of look like out at the fishing tournament? What time does everything kick off?
Sure. We start at about 7 o'clock in the morning with people gathering for registration. They'll be out at Stavelli's at the country club here. And that's followed by breakfast. And we have our rules meeting. Everyone has their boats there. And we release the boats in the order that people had registered. And they go over to Paul Miller Park, and we have a crew there to help launch their boats, get them in the water. And we have them all in the water prior to 8:30. And at 8:30, we release the boats to fish. And they all run off to their favorite fishing spot on Little Pine Lake. Now, we're headquartered out of Zorbas. And so if people need to come in for whatever reasons during the day, they have Zorbas as a place to come in and out of. We have also, each of the boats is sent out with a sack lunch and so forth.
Great.
Furnished by our local sponsors. And at 3 o'clock, it wraps up, and they have to come in with their fish, and we weigh them, and we find out who the big winners were for the day, and then we have a pizza buffet at Zorbas for them, followed by an award ceremony. And every participant in this is a winner. Every single team gets prizes. Now, there are some, because it's a slot limit, there are some teams that don't bring fish in because they don't qualify. We have a separate drawing for those people, so they get
everyone's a winner.
A major prize. First prize is a Lund boat, Mercury motor, and a trailer. and then we have
several other prizes.
Like trolling motors and depth finders, and
sure.
And then again, each one gets a sack of prizes as well.
Great. Yeah. Well, they can register here at Hoot Sports.
Yep.
Correct? They can come here and register.
Call Linda here at Hoot Sports.
Okay.
346-3333.
Perfect.
It's $150 a team.
Okay.
And each team gets back more than $150 in stuff during the day.
Great. Well, thanks so much for joining me today, Mike. I really appreciate it. If you would like more information about the AYA tournament, you can contact Linda here at Hoot Sports. Thanks for joining us today.